morning, everyone. It is Thursday, and where did we last leave off? We last left off with me saying goodbye in New York. We got back on Monday, so it's been a few days. Around Sunday, I started feeling quite sick, just like I felt like a cold coming on. It's not COVID, can confirm, but essentially when I got back Monday and Tuesday, I was feeling really unwell. I slept for like 8 hours throughout the day, woke up, had dinner, and like went straight back to bed. So I still sound a little bit sick. That's if my voice sounds funny, that's what it is. But I'm feeling a million times better, and I just wanted to like chat with you while I finished getting ready. I just did my makeup, and I actually used this Valentino foundation, and you guys know I'm not a huge foundation gal, but it's really beautiful. It's quite a light consistency, but it still provides a really nice color to your skin. And as you can see, like, you can still see all my little freckles, which I love. So anyways, that's just a little spiel on my makeup. But I'm about to do my hair because we are going to go out for a little work lunch. We're going to go to a little cute like brunch French bistro called what's it called? Maison Selby, I think it's called. And I had another creator actually recommend it to me, and so I thought, hey, why not? Let's try it out. It looks really cute. So that's where we're gonna go, but I'm just getting ready now. I'm just gonna touch up my hair a little bit. But I thought I would kind of chat to you a little bit about my trip. It was just the most wonderful trip ever. As you guys know, we stayed at the Carlyle Rosewood Hotel, and oh my god, it was the most amazing experience. Like, from the moment we walked into that place to the moment we walked out, the service, just everyone was just there to help you out. I just really truly could not recommend it enough if you want like a special occasion. It's quite expensive, I will say that. I was thankful enough that they actually gave me a media rate, so I got a discounted price for the hotel room. But I just, even if I don't get a media price next time, it is the hotel that I will go to because my experience was just unreal. We were obviously celebrating a little anniversary, if you guys saw that on my Instagram. And I kind of had mentioned that in my email to her because I was chatting with one of the girls from the Carlyle. And as soon as we arrived, we like obviously didn't ask for any of this, but they had brought up like champagne and macaroons and a beautiful handwritten note, and it just made the whole experience so special. And I think like if you're celebrating something really special like a birthday or graduation, an anniversary, or you just want to travel very luxuriously, then the Carlyle is the way to go, and it's just amazing. We also had a lovely dinner at the Dowlings, which is the restaurant at the Carlyle, and it was the most amazing restaurant. Like everything again was just such a beautiful experience. And it was funny because obviously like my stay was discounted, but when I was chatting with her, she's like, hey, like we can get you a reservation at the Dowlings if you want, like let us know. And I said, oh yes, like that. In my head I was like, oh, that's the perfect way to like end our trip, is to have a like a really nice like dinner Sunday night before we left. And so between the two of us, we were obviously like, we knew it was very expensive, but we were ready to kind of split the bill and you know, just really treat ourselves. And so we had definitely, you know, true to us, we stayed till we were the last ones there, and I think the restaurant was closing. There was like no staff around anymore, and so we got up and just kind of asked for our bill. And there was like a little bit of like confusion, and people were like, oh, 1 second, like I'm just gonna go double check something. So I was like, oh, that's weird, like what's going on? And eventually someone comes up and goes, the Carlyle has covered your dinner. And I was like, you do not need to do that, like it's just totally not necessary. It was just the most wonderful thing, and obviously like it was totally unexpected, and that's the type of thing, it's like you don't really expect it, but it was so wonderful. Obviously they knew we were celebrating something, so for them to do that was really sweet, because neither of us really expected that. We like walked out of there like, oh my god, like I don't know how many times we said that they didn't need to do that. And so again, it was just really wonderful. But right after that we went to the Bubbleman's Bar, which actually some followers of mine had recommended to me, and it was perfect because we were staying at the Carlyle, so we hopped on over to the Bellman's bar, and it was amazing. They had live music, there was a beautiful pianist, and just such a beautiful environment. I mean, I was having Cosmos, so I was having the time of my life, but it was just so much fun. But that was just kind of our stay. At the Carlyle is actually a Valmont spa. Guys, I'm the worst at getting ready and chatting. But at the Carlyle is a Valmont spa, and you guys, if you have kept up, you guys will know that I went to the one at Langdon Hall, and as soon as I knew I was going to New York, I was like, I have to do the one in New York. So we also got to do that, and it was so, like, it was serene. And it's funny because later that day we went to the museum and we took like a little booth photo, and our faces were glowing. Like, we're talking like glazed donuts glowing, and we're like, yeah, that was the facial that we got earlier that day in the morning. But I just have to say, like, New York was so much fun. We spent a lot of time walking. I don't think I did a single touristy thing. I actually didn't have time to go to Times Square. We did briefly walk by the Empire State Building, but we actually almost like accidentally walked past it because we didn't even realize that that's what it was. We didn't do the High Line. We really, I think the only like touristy thing that we did was we went to Serendipity. Obviously that was like the one thing I really wanted to do, and the Natural Museum, because I mean, Night at the Museum. But that was the only touristy things we really did. Other than that, we were just walking around. We walked at one point, we walked from 76th all the way down to like 14th Street, which it's a long walk, but we did so much walking. We really utilized all the subway there, and it's wonderful. It was, I mean, the subway system there is fantastic compared to here. It's like, here it's so tiny and you can really only go like 2 ways. So to be able to have so many subway lines and so many subways coming so quickly, it was fantastic. We also spent a lot of time in the West Village, which I loved. It just feels kind of homey, to be honest. It feels like certain areas of Toronto, but just bigger. And so that was like one of my favorite areas. We found Bleecker Street Pizza. It was like the best pizza ever. And then Employees Only was a cocktail bar. You guys know I love my cocktails and my cocktail bars. Employees Only was like, it's really cool how the restaurant was laid out, because when you walk in, it's a bar, so you've got your traditional bar. And then if you keep walking towards the back, you have more like a seating area with tables, kind of like, you know, once you've picked someone up, you take them to the back and you sit down and have a conversation. So that's where we got taken. We were gonna go at the bar, but we didn't really feel like screaming at each other the whole time, which we oftentimes do love the bar vibe. We kind of alternate, I find, but for that night we got seated at the back and it was perfect. I had like 4 Cosmos and I was living my best life. And it was not intentional, but Cosmos are my favorite drink. It's one of my favorite cocktails. Used to be gin and tonics, it's switched to Cosmos. So totally not intentional that I was drinking a ton of Cosmos in New York City, if you know what I mean. I feel like I'm waiting for someone to comment being like, were you drinking Cosmos because you were in New York and Sex and the City? And it's like, no, it's my favorite cocktail. It's so good. Yeah, so I had lots of cocktails, and oh my God, we just had a blast. We were playing fantastic music. Everyone was so friendly and it was awesome. So we didn't leave there until 4 a.m. in the morning. And I mean, such a refreshing thing, because here in Toronto, bars pretty much close at 2. The odd one will be open till 3. So you don't really get to be out all night, and that oftentimes means you have to like leave the house at 9 to get to places at like 9:30 or 10 to really be able to like enjoy your night. So it was really nice to be able to like go out for the whole day, have dinner, come back, take a nap, shower, get ready, and then go out, and you still have like the whole night to have fun. It was so much fun. Anyways, let's move on to today. Today we are going, like I said, we're going to do a little bit of work at Maison Selby, and then later on tonight I have an event with NARS, and I actually used the bronzer today on my face again because I used it last time with the brush that they sent me, which was this one. So they sent me this brush. I mean, it looks awesome, it looks phenomenal and super cute, but it was actually not good. I don't know if I would recommend this. On me, it did not spread the product and just made it look like super muddy on my cheeks. So I went back to my trusty MAC 188 brush. I actually looked recently on MAC, and I don't think this is available anymore. it's got a beadboarding on like 10 years old, which is crazy that it's still in such phenomenal condition. But I tried this bronzer with this brush and it looks phenomenal. I actually really enjoyed the shade. The shade is 2, so Laguna 2. This is the original shade, and I love it. It looks not too orangey, not too brown. It's perfect. In the pot, it actually looks like it would be really, really dark, but it blends out beautifully. Yeah, I loved it. It's actually, I'm really happy with it. I think I must have used the wrong tool the first time. So yeah, I don't know if I would recommend this brush. I would use something different. Maybe I'll have to try Beauty Blender to see what that works like. So anyways, that's tonight. I'm going to an ARS event. I have no idea what I'm wearing, so I might have you guys choose an outfit with me because I don't even know. It's at this place called the Beach Club in Toronto, and I think it's like, well, it's like a beach club. I just don't have very many beachy things, so I don't know what I'm gonna wear, but yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking I want to wear my new Aquazzura Raffia heels because they're very beachy, like they're just very summery, and yeah, so I think those are the heels that I want to wear. So I might formulate an outfit around those shoes. If not, I don't know, I'll figure something out. But anyways, I'm going to go get dressed now so we can head out to Maison Selby and get some work done for today. So yeah, that's just a little catch up. This singular strand of hair has like not been wanting to cooperate today. Hello, I just finished filming a TikTok of this outfit. I'm gonna show it to you because it's really, really cute. And I actually included this dress that I'm wearing in my most recent haul, and I'm so sad because it's unavailable anymore, and this dress was like $16 at H&M. If it ever comes back in stock, I will be sure to link it for you guys because it's one of my favorites, and I've had it for like 2 years and I still get so much use out of it. Sorry, pardon the mess over there. I'm still not fully unpacked, but this is my outfits for the day. So this is the H&M dress. I think most of you will know this dress. And then I just added my Dior belt, these Dolce & Gabbana slides. So I actually have the yellow pair and I bought the black pair as well because they're just so, so cute. These ones still need to be broken in though. And then I've just wrapped around my Proenza Schuler sweater around my shoulders in case I get chilly. And right there is my Dior book tote. It doesn't fully match this outfit, but I do need to bring my laptops and stuff with me. So that's just the best bag to bring. That's what I'm wearing today, and I think it's just so cute. That's my outfit for today, and I really, really love it. I feel so, so pretty. I also self-tanned last night. I'm all bronzed up and I feel like I just stepped off like a beach. But I'm gonna pack my bag now so we can head out and go and get some work done. I think we're doing some like finances, some editing, admin, emails, all of the not fun stuff of this job. I like the filming part, but yeah, that's the plan. I'm also hungry. I haven't eaten today and it's like noon. We just finished up at Maison Selby and I had the biggest scare because we were doing loads of work and I was about to edit a reel and my hard drive stopped like showing up on my laptop. It wouldn't read. I tried like changing ports, restarting my computer, and then my mom was with me and she had her laptop, so I was like, okay, we'll plug it into yours, and after a few tries it finally showed up. But I literally almost have a heart attack because I have so much footage on there. Like all of the New York footage was on there, and although I think it's still on the memory card at home, that memory card was being funny, so I couldn't even fathom like losing all the New York footage. I would actually like just cry. But anyways, we are now gonna head home and do some work. In a few hours I'm gonna have to start getting ready for NARS, and like I said, I have no idea what I'm wearing. That's sunshine. But yeah, that's the plan for the day, and it's the most beautiful sunny day in the city today. I feel like summer has finally arrived and it's like almost July, which is crazy. But anyways, chat to you later. Hello everyone. I got back home about an hour or so ago. I took a little bit of a lie down because I do have a long day and night ahead of me. Also, oh my god, my skin is like I mean, you'd call it greasy. I call it glowing. But I wanted to sit down and show you a few of the things that I got in New York, as well as some PR that I've received recently. So I had to go grab a bottle of self-tanner so I could set you up over here. First thing that I want to show you is something that I got sent from Missouri. So obviously by the label, this is the Missouri X Cloud collection, which is a collection of jewelry holders and little like ring dishes, which I'm very, very excited to see. So that's the box. Now let's see. Oh, I don't have scissors in here. I should have scissors in here. I don't know why I don't, but we're gonna use an eyelash curler to open this up. That worked. Oh wow. Okay, so this is, I'll show you what like the inside looks like. So this says artful form and function. Meet your new sculptural vessel made for your favorite jewelry, meticulously designed in collaboration with Maggie Holiday from Claude. Co-created to style your space and elevate your home with intentional design and the highest quality materials. This piece is expertly handcrafted in a matte finish, natural marble, and made by expert artisans in Mexico. Wow, it's so, so beautiful. Okay, I have to show you. I'm gonna take it out so I can show you. So it looks like that, and you're just supposed to, I guess I'll take my rings off to show you. You're able to just put your rings in there and it looks beautifully displayed. I actually think this is gonna go on my bedside table because I'm constantly taking off like my earrings like in the middle of the night. Like I'll go to sleep with my earrings and then all of a sudden like I'll flip over and it'll start like poking me, so I'll take them off and just throw them on my nightstand. So I think this is gonna be the perfect like beautiful aesthetic ring dish, because you guys know I have my little one from, I think it's Rifle Paper Company, which I love. I'll link it down below because it's so cute. But this one goes in here in my dressing room, but this is gonna fit so well in my bedroom. So thank you, Missouri. This is the sweetest little gift and I'm so excited to use it. Next up is actually something that I've already unboxed because I am like a Dior nerd, but the first one is already on my vanity because, you know. But Dior kindly sent me the Eden Rock collection. So they sent me the fragrance as well as the candle, which I'll go grab in a second. I've already found it at home in my apartment. But this is the fragrance and the bottle is just so, so stunning. Like look at how beautiful that bottle is, and this is magnetic, which is stunning. So actually I am wearing this fragrance today and it is so, so beautiful. It smells very summery, but still very sophisticated. A lot of the times with like summery fragrances, and I'm talking about the ones that tend to have like undertones of coconut and just smell very like beachy, I find them to be very overwhelming, very sweet, just not enjoyable. Like I don't want to smell like a sunscreen all day. And this one is honestly like a very like sophisticated, mature summer fragrance. It's not floral, it's not sugary, it's just honestly such a beautiful scent. If you have a chance to go into a Dior or a department store, I would highly, highly recommend checking this particular scent. So again, that's Eden Rock. I'm gonna go grab the candle now so I can show you. And here is the candle. It is so, so stunning. It obviously smells the same, it's the same fragrance, but look at the detailing of this candle container. It is so, so stunning. It is blue, but again, it's just such a beautiful scent. So thank you so much, Dior, for sending those. I am like the biggest fan ever. So like I said, I'm wearing this one today and I'm gonna wear this for my event tonight with NARS. So I'm very, very excited. But now I'm gonna grab the two things that I purchased in New York. I didn't purchase much. It was a very short trip and we didn't have that much time to go shopping. I honestly preferred to just like go and walk around and see and eat. And so the first thing that I purchased is actually a pair of shoes from Manolo Blahnik. Are you ready? Okay, so these are the Manolos that I decided to get in New York. Now I tried on, like I said, I tried on a few, but these just felt so, so special. I actually forget the name. I feel like I should know the names of these. So these are the mules, and actually this is my first time owning any mules. Actually, that's a lie. I already own a pair of mules. But these are a pair of Manolo mules, and if you know a little bit about Manolo, you know that he is infamous for his mules. They are supposed to be some of the most comfortable mules out there, and it's so true. And I think I have a theory as to why. So like I said, I thought it was a 36.5. These are 37. And because of just the cutout and this section here, your foot actually doesn't go all the way into the toe box. So that's why when I tried on the 36.5, my heel peeked out a little bit from here. And bear in mind, I have a very narrow foot. So in order for my heel to not go past this area here, I had to go up to a 37. But I think the fact that your foot can't go in all the way means your toes don't get scrunched up, and then this provides so much support on your ankle. It actually keeps the shoe quite well on your foot. I actually tried the Jimmy Choos that look exactly like this, and oh, they are the most painful shoes ever. Like, just so uncomfortable. Like, gorgeous, but uncomfortable. So if you're looking for this style, I would probably go with the Manolos over the Jimmy Choos, but that's just my personal opinion. Everyone's foot is different. Everyone's preference is different. But yeah, so these are the shoes. I'm gonna grab the other one. But anyways, these are the heels that I got from Manolo, and they are just like jewels on your feet. You really just need like a black dress with these shoes, and they look stunning. Now, I still haven't unpacked anything. The next thing that I got is something from Proenza Schuler. I didn't do a whole lot of shopping at Proenza because I had already spent like a lot prior to New York, but let me show you. Sorry, I'm gonna take this off. I got like super hot. But as you guys may know, I am a trouser loving gal. I love my pants. I have lots of pants. But when it comes to shirts, I keep it very simple. I have lots of like plain shirts and crew neck sweaters. I feel like I have more pants than shirts. And so when I was at Proenza, I was like, you know what? I want to find a really beautiful top that I can wear to go out at night, or just like a special top. And I came across this piece from Proenza Schuler, the white label. Again, it's more affordable, but the quality is there. I went with this beautiful coral kind of block pattern bodysuit, and as you can see, it's got the coral, the red, and then the black, and it's a long sleeve, which I love. My favorite part is this kind of beautiful cutout in the back. It looks stunning, and the thing about this is that it fits so beautifully. I fell in love with the colors, and I've learned now a little bit that my skin tone actually really works with like warm colors as opposed to cool colors, and I just think that comes down to my skin tone. That's why I've like realized that wearing like yellows and oranges and colors like that really work with my skin tone. And I mean, this peach color is an exact example of that. It just looks so beautiful on. So that's what I got from Proenza Schuler, and honestly, that is everything that I got. Actually, I did get one more thing from New York, and let me show it to you. The last thing that I got is actually an SPF, and you guys, I think it was a while back. This is kind of a funny moment. I had gone shopping and I was specifically looking for the Supergoop SPF spray. So I learned that Sephora didn't carry the product that I was looking for, and when I went to buy it on Supergoop, the website, a little like thing came up saying like, this product is not shipped to Canada. And I was like, great, thanks Canada, I'm just trying to protect my skin. But anyways, I got my hands on it. So this is the Supergoop Resetting Refreshing Mist in 40 SPF. And now I have been wanting this because I'm someone that obviously, like, I wear makeup all day long, and as much as I should be reapplying SPF throughout the day, I oftentimes don't, because if I do, I will ruin my makeup. So anyways, I wanted a product that I would be able to touch up my SPF throughout the day without ruining my makeup, and this is the perfect product. Now, I have yet to try it out. I've heard that it's a little bit greasy, but I don't mind. I love a, you know, greasy, glowy look. So I'll definitely update you on this product. I also bought 2 mini travel sizes. So I got one for my mom and one for me, so we can just keep in our purses. But if we're ever like going to the pool or something like that, where I am wearing like a little bit of makeup, I can use this to reapply it. But like any other sunscreen, you have to use enough. You can't just do like 2 sprays. That's not gonna be enough. But that's the last thing that I got in New York, and I was just very excited. I like very reluctantly went into the Sephora. I think it was like in Soho or something like that. And I mean, I'm not a Sephora girl. Sephora gives me anxiety. Like the lineups, the smells, like it's just a lot, right? So I very reluctantly went in there just to get this. But I got my hands on it, and it was perfect. So yeah, that was everything that I got in New York, and I'm very, very happy with everything. We'll definitely update you on this gal here, and I can't wait to wear my shoes and bodysuit from Provenza and Manolo. So yeah, but anyways, it is now 5:21. My event is at 7, and I think I have to leave at like 6:30, so I have an hour. I am gonna redo my makeup, even though it is looking honestly pretty good, but my mascara has run a little bit, so I think I am gonna redo it. I'm obviously staying on brand, gonna use my NARS bronzer again. I actually really love it. It's phenomenal. I actually think, hear me out, if this lovely gal is not in your price range, this is the Chanel, oh my god, I should know the name of this, Soleil Tan de Chanel. If this one is not in your price range, then I would honestly say go for the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is in the original shade. It is honestly a fantastic, fantastic dupe. If anything, I would actually say the color of this is a little bit better. This one tends to go a little bit orangey on me sometimes, depending on how tan I am. Obviously, you get a lot more, and the scent of this is a million times better than the NARS one, but this NARS one is honestly phenomenal. I'll show you the color difference here briefly. Mine's really gross, I'm sorry, there's like makeup hairs in it, but you can see this one is a lot warmer, so this one is gonna look a little bit more natural. But yeah, I mean, I know that Chanel has released new shades for their Tan de Chanel, but I would highly recommend checking out the NARS bronzer because I think it's fantastic. I am now going to go take off my makeup, probably take a quick shower and freshen up, and then I may or may not do my makeup with you, I'm not sure, and then I'm gonna get ready for my event. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I've been chatting with you for like ever and ever. So yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you in a bit. Quickly showing you my outfit because I have to head out the door, but I'm wearing my Bash blazer, this little Zara bra top, my twirl skirt, and the new Aquazzura heels, which I'm just in love. And I brought out a classic of mine, my Cult Gaia. I thought it was very beachy and summery, but anyways, let's go. Hello everyone, it is a new day and I am just about to head out to my follow-up appointment for my jaw. Now I feel like I have so much to say about my experience and just like how the process has been. So I think once I get back from my appointment, I think I want to have a little bit of a sit down and just tell you a little bit about what's been going on, because I've been getting a lot of emails, DMs, very long paragraphs, and I know they all come from a really, really wonderful place, but I'm getting the sense that the concept of Botox has a very negative connotation. So I think I just want to have a little bit of a conversation about that, and of course the procedure that I've had done, which is very different than just getting like Botox for like wrinkles, I guess you could say, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. So anyways, my appointment is at 2:45 and it is 2:16, so I'm about to head out and do that. And then after that, I think we're going to pop over to the Eaton Center to pick up a few things. I recently made an order from Zara. I purchased, I think it was like 4 pieces, and they were all terrible. You know, sometimes at Zara you find really fantastic pieces, and then other times it's just like, what is going on? So, and that was kind of this last order that I made. So it's all gonna get returned. And I also have to go to the Apple store to get some new tech. I'm like the least techie person ever, but I do need some new technology. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I'm gonna call my Uber now, that way we can get going. But yeah, I'll take you along to my follow-up appointment. And I definitely feel like my right side, the side that had less Botox in it, I still feel a little bit of clenching and some pressure going on, so who knows if she's going to have to put in a little bit more in that side. So yeah, but anyways, I'll show you what I'm wearing before I leave. Sorry, I'm just booking my my Uber. Okay, quickly show you what I'm wearing because I gotta get going. So this is what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the green shirt from my Karen Millen set. I'm wearing my Totem trousers. I'll go over here so you can see my shoes, my Chanel sneakers, and then just my Lady Dior. Just a very comfy and casual outfit. Obviously I'm gonna wear this as a crossbody. That's what I'm wearing. So, but anyways, my Uber's here, so let's go. everyone, we are just on our way to the mall now and I am all done. She did wipe away my makeup this time around, and as I thought, she definitely needed to add some more on my right side, so she added actually 20 more units, and then just for the sake of making sure that everything was even and looking, you know, symmetrical. Speaking of symmetrical, my glasses are not straight, but she did add 10 more on this side just because she didn't want this side to then get too skinny. So that's kind of what she did. So yeah, that's what I did, but I was prepared this time around. So I actually brought a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury. Are my glasses like super crooked? Here we go. But anyways, as I was saying, I actually brought my Charlotte Tilbury foundation and my little brush just to touch up my makeup because we're not heading home right now. We are going to the mall. So I just don't want to be looking like a crazy person with some super chiseled shoes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Touched up. I made sure I applied it really lightly and carefully so it didn't, that wasn't pressing down on my skin, but yeah, it's looking all good. But like I said, we're just heading to the mall now. I'll probably end up having a coffee and a snack when I get there because I'm getting a little bit hungry. Hello everyone, and I am looking a little bit different than I was before because we were going to go to a Blue Jays game tomorrow. We actually won these tickets at a little stag and doe that we went to last weekend for some family friends of mine. And we had won Blue Jays tickets, which, I mean, I love going to baseball games in the summer. It's one of like my favorite things. And so we originally thought that these tickets were for tomorrow, and I got a call being like, Sam, I just checked our tickets and it says it's for tonight. So we are essentially have had a full change of plans and we're going to the Blue Jays game tonight. So that's why I'm in my Blue Jays attire. I will show you what I wear to a ball game, by the way. Now I am wearing pants today because it's gonna get chillier and the game is at 7, but I'll show you what I'm wearing. But right now I wanted to sit down and talk to you a little bit about my appointment, and you know, I had a whole spiel I wanted to say. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna sit down, get situated, and do that. Just to follow up my appointment, my jaw is looking great right now. I did touch it up with a little bit of makeup, but as you guys know, the first time that I went, I got 40 units in this side and 30 units on this side. And over the span of 1 week before my consultation, I still felt like I was clenching on my right side a little bit. So it still felt a little bit like tender and sore. Whereas my left side was perfectly fine, and even, I don't know if you can tell now, but when I clenched my jaw, the left side would hardly move, and the right side, you could still see that muscle moving. And I told her all of this, and she kind of confirmed what I had theorized, and she's like, yep, we need to put a little bit more on that side. She also felt my jaw as I was clenching, so she did end up putting in 20 more units on this side and just 10 more on this side. So it's all great, all good. Procedure, again, very painless, just like a little pinch and just like a moment of discomfort. So now let's talk a little bit about Botox, because I have been receiving a lot of like messages about, you know, that I shouldn't be doing Botox and that everyone that gets Botox looks terrible, and I just feel like this could be a good little moment of education because I myself was very uneducated when it came to Botox. I think I had a very negative view on it, and I think that comes from the fact that we have come to grow up in a society where we think of Botox and filler as something that's gonna look super unnatural and we're no longer gonna look like ourselves. But that is not necessarily the case. I think if you do Botox and filler in a very natural way, I think it's gonna look really beautiful. But at the end of the day, we should not be commenting on other people's, especially women's, choices and the choices that they make with their bodies. And I think that's a very relevant topic considering the situation of the US, which if you are from the US, I feel for you ladies, and my heart is with you. It's so heartbreaking being a history major. It feels like we are just stepping back in time into one of my history textbooks, and I'm just a huge believer that women should have the power to choose what they do and what they don't do with their bodies. But anyways, back to Botox. So because I was getting a lot of messages, I was getting very frustrated because really what I have done with my face is not for aesthetics, and it is really a more of a medical procedure for TMJ, and that is for clenching your jaw, and I know I've mentioned that before. No matter what the issue in your body is, you're gonna have 5 different options to cure it. Say you like sprain your ankle, you could get surgery, you could use a brace, you could not run for the rest of your life. There's always gonna be different ways that you can approach a situation, and Botox is one of the approaches someone can take for their jaw. And it's one that honestly I'm so happy with. I really didn't like the concept of a mouth guard. Someone messaged me saying that they've used splints. I haven't researched about that. I'm just here to say that I think this is a wonderful approach to TMJ. And so far I haven't seen a huge difference on my face. If anything, my face actually feels much better, and I was talking to my esthetician about this. One of the side effects that I actually had from clenching my jaw that I had no idea was even a side effect was in the mornings I would wake up with a super puffy face. My lips were puffy, my cheeks were puffy, my eyes were super puffy, and I realized that that was just from the tension of clenching my jaw all night and being so stressed up here. And as soon as I did the TMJ Botox procedure, that slowly disappeared, and I started waking up in the morning with my face being less puffy and just kind of more similar to the way that it looked when I went to bed. We all know we get a little bit puffy in the morning. That's fine because we've been laying down all night, but it is nowhere near what it was before. And so, yeah, I think the only other little side effect that I've had, which I was warned about, is that because you're obviously losing the strength in the muscles right here in your jaw, chewing like really chewy things like steak or bread can sometimes make your jaw feel like it's a little fatigued. And I've had that a couple times. I was having bread and it happened to be a little bit chewier, like just like a baguette, and it wasn't very fresh, so it was a little chewy, and I felt like I kind of just had to like slow down, eat it a little bit slowly, which is probably a good thing. But that's the only side effect I've had. Everything else has been absolutely positive. And so I just thought that this was a good little conversation to have, because I don't know, I think there's so many negative connotations towards Botox and filler, and I'm not promoting it. I'm just promoting to educate yourself and to do what is best for you. And if Botox is one of those things, then so be it. So yeah, that's my little story time. I just got very frustrated with people, you know, and I know they were coming from a good place, but it's very frustrating to have people tell me like, don't do this, you're gonna look crazy. And I'm like, I'm doing this not for the looks of it. I'm doing this for my own comfort, because it was very, very uncomfortable to clench my jaw every single day. And if you have TMJ, then you know the discomfort that comes along with it. But anyways, that's my spiel. But now I am gonna get ready for the ball game. I'm gonna quickly show you what I'm wearing. I have my little t-shirt, my Blue Jays t-shirt, which I love because there's a baseball player called Guerrero Jr. So I made sure that I got the Guerrero Jr. because that's not related in any way, but that's my last name, so I like having my last name on my shirt. I also have a little, how cute is that? I have a little ball cap. Got my sunglasses. I feel like, you know, I'm ready. Anyways. All right, so this is my little outfit for the game. I've got my Blue Jays shirt on. I've got my white totem jeans in case it gets chilly, and I am wearing my Chanel sneakers. I'm also gonna wear, I think, my Dior handbag, either my saddle or my Lady Dior, one of the two. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing for tonight, and it's very comfy and casual. I think it still looks super, super cute. Good morning, everyone. I am just finishing getting ready. I'm just touching up the front of my hair because I always get my little curlies up here in the front. Yesterday I had the most fun time at the Blue Jays game. It was a very exciting game. They won, which is very exciting. They were playing the Red Sox, and I'm so glad the tickets were checked yesterday, because we would have missed our game and we wouldn't have been able to go. And so yeah, I'm very happy that we ended up going. And then after the game, we walked over to one of our favorite bars in the city called Watson's. It's like literally a little hole in the wall, but they have the best tacos. Like the best tacos
in the city. I like to get the birria tacos, and oh my god, they are phenomenal. But we had one drink, and then we just came home after that and went straight to bed because it was quite late at that point. The game didn't finish until like 10:40 and it started at 7, so it was quite a long game, but it was lots and lots of fun. But today I am filming, I'm just gonna put some of my rings on, but today I am filming a video that actually has been really requested, and it's been a request for quite some time, but it is my handbag collection. Now it's funny, I always thought I didn't have like a lot of handbags until I put them all out in the kitchen, and I'm like, wow, I have a lot of handbags. I just find that I think I tend to wear the same ones over and over again. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I will be filming a handbag collection video, which I'm very excited about. My period is coming in a few days, so I'm feeling like just blah, and I've honestly been trying my best to be more aware of where I am in my cycle. And you know, yesterday I was supposed to film a styling haul, but I was just not feeling my best, and so I'm really trying my best to schedule all of like my filming, like the styling hauls, any sort of like reels, get ready with me's after I have my period. So you know, those 2 weeks where I'm feeling like my absolute best, those are the 2 weeks where I'm gonna try and film all of my content, and then the next 2 weeks, you know, it's a lot of admin, you can be a little bit more creative. I just think it's a better way to, you know, utilize my body and my cycle, because obviously, unlike men, we feel very different throughout 28 days. We don't feel the same way every single day. So that's something that I've been trying to do. I'm trying to educate myself a little bit more on my cycle. And so that is why for these next few days, I'm just gonna take it super easy. We've been doing a lot of admin, a lot of emails, a lot of planning, a lot of scheduling, which is perfect for what my brain and my body right now can handle. So I figured that a really chilled out sit down video talking about my handbags would be perfect. And then maybe in the future I could do shoes. Let me know if you want to see a shoe collection video, because I do love my shoes as well. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I also want to show you what I picked up at the Tight Clinic, which is where I get my Botox in the city. Picked up the Elta MD skincare sunscreen. Now I have heard so much about this. I think the first person I ever heard talking about this and really raving about it was Whitney Simmons. I love Whitney Simmons. I have been watching her for years and years and years, and she was the first person I ever saw to use this. I know she recommended the tinted version. Now I just got the UV Clear SPF 46 and I used it this morning, and oh, it's so good. But it's so sad because it was like $70 or $68 before tax, and so it's a very expensive sunscreen, and of course it's amazing. Like, of course it had to be good and that expensive. So anyways, so that's that. I had one person on my Instagram ask me where I got this. I think you can only get this through dermatologists and like things like that. If I can find it online, I will link it for you, but I personally got mine at the Tight Clinic in Toronto. That's where I got it. So if you're looking for the Elta, they also had like 3 or 4 other types of, so they had like the tinted version, they had another version, they had a couple versions. So yeah, that's what I got yesterday and I absolutely love it. Now I'm gonna go get dressed so I can start filming. I'm also gonna finish my coffee because I was sipping on a coffee this morning. So yeah, I am all dressed. I have yet to put on my blazer because I'm just wearing some trousers, a blazer, and a tank top. And actually this is a set from Karen Millen that I shared, oh my god, I don't even know how many months ago now, but it's one of my absolute favorite little pink sets. Don't mind the mess over there, by the way. But I'm about to start filming. I just have to move everything from the kitchen into the living room. I'm gonna film in a slightly different location today, just because, I don't know, I want to change things up, and I think that the couch will be a nice little location to film. So yeah, that's the plan for now. I'm very excited to film this, but let me quickly show you my outfit. These are the trousers that I'm wearing. I obviously have to put a blazer over top. That's why you can see my bra strap. I wouldn't normally show my bra strap like that, but I have to put a blazer over top of it. And then these are my trousers. They're obviously too long. I still haven't hemmed them. They're perfect length with heels, but as soon as I am not wearing heels, they're way too long. But yeah, they're just so comfy. And I thought it was just a cute little outfit to film in. I'm also so comfy in this outfit. It's literally the best. These trousers are the softest, most comfiest pants